This is Graham Banks, a 47-year-old unemployed man from Merseyside.
I am looking for work. It's just that not really takes me fancy.
Graham suffers from a terrible condition, a condition that gets in the way of his everyday life. Graham Banks suffers from obsession.
I couldn't even tell you when this obsession started. I think I was about 11. Jesus, it must be 35 years ago now.
Graham is obsessed by Joe Morghen, the fictional character of a low-budget, locally made 1981 slasher film called The Crazy Joe Massacre.
It was actually made in 1980. Its original title was Where Did You Go, Crazy Joe? The director, Randolph Rank, a pseudonym for prolific Merseyside filmmaker Jackson Flinch, said people just didn't understand the story of a quiet, gentle gravedigger who turned to slaughter after one of his best burial sites was exhumed by the local authorities. It starred Kimberly Grant, Frederick Fashion, Gail Unk, Clifford Reed and Dennis Pranks.
Like I said, obsessed. Graham has viewed the movie over 2,000 times.
I'm always finding something new. Oh, this is my favourite bit! Oh, look at this.
No, Joe! Not the crazy bus dog!
The internet has proved to be an incredibly important place for fanatics like Graham. Graham now speaks with like-minded people around the world who share the same love of his favourite film.
I have friends in Paraguay and Armenia. The website, Crazy Joe 7 at freenet.com, has at least 44 members. The Spanish title is Donde Fuiste Joe Loco.
Graham Banks, a man mesmerised by the power of cinema. Well, video. The film was actually shot on video.
The film cost about £300 to make, which back in 1980 was a lot of money.
No, Graham. No, it wasn't. So, after over 30 years of being obsessed by a film only 44 people have ever seen, Graham Banks is about to have the day of his life.
I couldn't believe it. There I was on the UK Horror Facebook page interacting with other geeks. It was 3 a.m. when I got a friend request from none other than Ricky Fingers Talbot. Ricky Bloody Fingers Talbot!
And he was...
the composer of the incredible score. The man's a genius.
Yes, there really was a Ricky Fingers Talbot. Graham wasn't making it up. Ricky was now 73 and living in Frodsham with his wife Edith. His IMDb gives just 2 credits, Crazy Joe and the 1979 film Shagging Sharon's Sexy Exploits. I think we know all we need to know about that one.
It was a low-grade British porn movie.
We figured that out, Graham.
Sorry.
Ricky Talbot's biggest contribution to the world of music was as keyboardist for the 1970s progressive rock band Static Fusion. You may have heard of them, but I doubt it.
Ricky told me that he was now the only living member of the entire cast and crew. Everyone else had died. Was it a curse? Was Crazy Joe a cursed movie?
Probably not. The film was made nearly 40 years ago, Graham. People tend to get older and eventually die of natural causes.
Ricky said the woods were actually shot right on me doorstep in Griswell Forest. All these years, and I was actually living on the set. The film and me were always connected. There was a bond. I knew it.
Weirdo.
Anyway, Ricky wanted to meet me. He said he had wonderful stories to tell and said we could be good friends because of my appreciation of his work.
What Ricky Talbot didn't tell Graham Banks was that the story of Crazy Joe was based on his own life. Drugs and 1970s Moog synthesizers had destroyed Ricky's mind. He had become a different person, a schizophrenic. He had become Crazy Joe Morghen! And me, I'm Edith, Joe's deranged wife. Actually, I'm not. That would just be bloody stupid. But this kind of story always ends with an implausible twist, doesn't it? Cue cheesy synth.